Всем привет, это Сайс. 2 дня не мог я снимать, были неотложные дела и все остальное. Но будем дальше продолжать проходить наш Alan Wake. Так, сразу оружие перезарядим. Мы остались около этой шахты. Точнее в шахте, я скажу. Ищем из нее выход. Будем... лифт. Вот так вот. Вот так. Будем потихонечку из нее выбираться. Не знаю. Так, свет. Включить, не включить нельзя, кажись. Ну ладно. Так, идем дальше. Вот. А были мы с Дэном, ну, с Владом, которого все помнят, на неком дне рождения. Что это кого? Что это переборка жизнь, да? Как-то вот так, что ли? И куда это мы уйдем? А вот туда. Ну хорошо, идем туда. Вот. Тут вот так, что ли, закрыть? Ладно, пробуем. Там как раз лестница. Не знаю, я если попробую, конечно, сделать сегодня 2 серии за вот эти пропущенные, так сказать, 2 дня. Но не обещаю. А сейчас повыше, наоборот. Так, что ли? Вот так вот. Да, все правильно. Наконец-то мы вылезли из этой шахты, как я понял. Да. Давай, пинай. О! Так, сейчас попробуем наверх подняться, что там есть. Может, найдем рукописи или кофе. Нашли. Так. Лестница есть даже. Смотрим, что там. Ну, я же говорил, рукописью найдем. Сфокусируемся. Да, красота. Шикарно просто. Так, рукопись. Читайте, кому нужно. Так, тут, в принципе, бегать-то больше негде. Бежать, смотреть местность. Ну, ладно, идем дальше. Нам надо туда. Ну ладно, пойдем. Да ё-моё. О, птички полегче. Так, надо быстренько завести. Так, ракетница, шикарно. Сейчас, скажите, птичек будем распугивать. Так, нам потом туда что ли надо будет? Просто в этой... А, нет, мы прошли как раз таки оттуда. Тык-тык-тык-тык-тык. Прошли через шахту сюда. И сейчас направляемся туда. Загрузу 3 часа. А тратить ракетницу я не хочу. Очень сломается. Тихо. Да. Ну ладно, хоть выжили. Тут такие. Офигенное ружье, обожаю его. И куда мне? Ну нафиг, а. Это было слишком. Так, револьвер у меня полный. Баночки. Кстати, никогда по ним не стрелял. Так, 6 патронов у нас охотничьего ружья. Это очень мало. Отлично. 14. Ну, сейчас опять, как всегда, будет дофига зомби. Точнее, не зомби, а плохих дяденек, собирателей ягод. Новое достижение. Не знаю, что я такого сделал. Наверное, слишком много батареек уже перезарядил в наш фонарик. Так. Шикарно. Озеро какое-то, которого я не вижу. Вот по-любому сейчас еще птички на меня нападут. Да, вот как всегда. Индиана Джонс сейчас будет по-любому. Все же видели эту серию, когда он упал почти. Ну-ка. Откуда у вас столько-то? Вау! Да что ты будешь делать-то? Иди отсюда. Так, тут у нас ничего нету. А, не зря термос. Что-то все заброшенное. Ага, рукопись.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes.
Так, куда дальше? А, вот сюда. Лучше пнул. А, вот, зря. Ого, заброшенный какой-то дом, наполовину разваленный. Не, я в погреб не хочу идти. Да ё... Там. Так, и чё, куда тут? Тут вроде некуда пойти. Чего? Ну ё-моё. А, вот. Это у нас патроны для дробовика. Для охотничьего ружья. Отлично. К чему-то нас готовят. Вот такое вот чувство. Ну ладно. Давай сюда подходим, ребятки. Не стесняемся. Иди сюда, ты-то там что встал? Не бойся. Да, потратил много патронов и много этих, так сказать, наших фейерверков. Так, взять револьвер тогда уж.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Лодка с похитителем.
I
Получается.
was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away.
Wait, are you?
Не понял, кто там.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
Чё там, чё там, чё там?
Wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see?
Не понял. Опа. Что делаешь, старуха, что ли? Да, выкупил жену. Третий эпизод окончен.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Да, нифига, такое переплетение сюжета.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Ну как.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in
приют
treating
для этих,
artists.
I bet you
для
do.
писателей и всех остальных. О. Кто-то в Xbox играет нормально.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Шикарный деревянный лифт.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed.
Вот тебе и
Your
психушка.
delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane
наверх
supernatural conspiracy you have
не зря.
concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained
Ага, фиг
logically.
перепрыгну. Ну, идем, нет? Ах, да, вот это поворот. О, прикольные часы, кстати. Время. Одиннадцать. Где Хартман? Вот он.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Приехал
Alan, what I'm
отдохнуть.
telling you is good
Посадили
news.
психушку. Вот
Right
это
now we're
да.
in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary, scary, scary.
Меня тут вообще рисует. Чувак черный.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep
Нарисовал
coming.
тень.
Dr. Hartman
То
likes
есть
them.
они ее тоже по сути видят.
Yeah.
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Да.
Come, Alan. This way.
Так, и он еще на втором этаже был термос, как я понял.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Опа. Блин, может с телефона попробовать? Так. Секундочку. В описании видео будет, что это обозначает. Прикольно, кстати, сделали разработчики. Вообще молодцы, вот я даже удивился этому. Хартман убежал от нас куда-то, а вот он.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
А, кстати, этих алкашей же мы видели в кафе.
What a storm! I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that.
По ним видно старческое слабоумие это.
I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. No, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Чё это такое?
Zane could feel the poems taking form, was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah,
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them. Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Да.
Hey, Wake. Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Да. Что-то вы все от меня хотите.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Поднялся. А, вот. Да, быстро мы пришли.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Давно вылить надо отсюда.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's my storm. I'm taking it. Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Все, Хартман. Пал ты.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds.
Barry? Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to...
Револьвер?
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Блин.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars.
Надо вылезть отсюда.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Давай. Нарика у меня нет.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Так, нужно подняться на второй этаж, там есть этот генератор. Вот он. О, шикарно. Не, вы издеваетесь? Где рукопись?
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to.
Воу. Да спрятаться нафиг. Шарик. Я тут. Давай. Ай, блин. Ай, свет.
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there. Barry, I don't have a light. Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look at Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Так, уже лучше. Ладно, думаю, тут мы остановимся. Всем пока.